Welcome to the Hufflepuffers podcast
with Tasia
and Becca,
where we talk about all things Potter.
Hi, I'm Becca.
Hey, I'm Tasia.
We are the Hufflepuffers.
Yeah.
So this is our little podcast, and we would like to talk with you about Harry Potter, which you probably already guessed. So we'll read along, do trivia, all types of fun stuff. You might even be able to win like cool swag prizes and like with our logo on it and stuff. It'll be fun. First, let us introduce ourselves. How about you go first, Tasha?
Okay, so my name is Tasia, and as you probably guessed, I'm a Hufflepuff. My wand is a first wood with unicorn hair for 10 inches and surprisingly squishy flexibility. I love my wand. And then my Patronus is my Divan Hound.
How'd you get a doggy? I'm stuck with a cat.
Cats are great. Cats are cute.
Yeah, not of the Patronus though. Okay, continue.
Okay, and then my favorite. Doesn't Hermione have a cat?
Yeah, Crookshanks.
See? How can you not like cats?
One of my favorite fan theories is that Crookshanks was the Potter's cat. Love that fan theory.
That's a really good theory. I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my favorite. So favorite character. This was really tough for me to choose because I love so many. But I went with Neville. Do you disagree?
No, I would think, yeah, I thought you would.
Yeah, I love Neville.
Everyone does. He's Neville.
So then, objects and food, I have Newt's case because I love Newt. And his case. And then spells and potions. My favorite spell is Expecto Patronum because I love Patronus.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then places. My favorite place is the Hogwarts Library. My favorite beast is the Niffler.
Yeah, she loves reading and I love reading. And you probably guessed that by the fact that we read Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's all my favorites. Because I didn't choose a favorite Quidditch team because I didn't know. I didn't know what to choose.
So I've got a question for you. What is your favorite book?
My favorite book? I like the fifth book. The fifth one's my favorite.
Least favorite book?
Probably the second or third.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say second or the sixth one. I don't know why.
Or favorite or least favorite?
Least favorite.
Yeah.
And what about the movies? Favorite movie?
I like the first movie and then the last two the best.
Oh.
I think the third one was done really well too. I think that one was done really well from like a cinematic point of view, but I like the first one and the last three the best. The last two the best, I mean.
And what about your least favorite movie?
The fifth movie.
I honestly think it was pretty good, but I feel like they should have used more Quidditch. Everyone loves Quidditch. Okay, write in the comments if Quidditch is your favorite sport. Even it like out of Muggle sports too. Like Quidditch is still my favorite sport, even though I can't play it. Wait, I take that back. I played it at my birthday. Remember, Tasha?
Yeah, it was the greatest Quidditch game ever.
It was awesome. Oh, sorry if you hear that clock. That is the Christmas clock that my mom got for Christmas, and it goes off once an hour. Yep. It's really cool. Okay, back to Harry Potter.
Yes.
Sorry if we get off topic.
Becca, what is your account like?
My what?
What is your experience?
Okay, so I'm a Hufflepuff, duh. And, they're probably wondering how we know each other.
Probably.
We're cousins.
Cousins.
Yes. Okay. So, my favorite character is Ginny Weasley. Oh, whoops, sorry, went out of order. Okay, I'm a Hufflepuff, no duh. And my wand is Hazelwood with a unicorn hair core. It's 11-inch and surprisingly swishy flexibility.
Oh, ours are very similar.
Wait, what was yours again?
Mine was spruce wood with a unicorn hair core, 10 inches, and surprisingly swishy flexibility.
That's funny.
Right?
Yeah, like only 2 differences.
That was really funny.
And my Patronus is a Tonkinese cat. And I'm pretty sure these are really cute cats. I'll put a picture of one in the description. Tonkin. Oh. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to send you a picture of this, Tasha.
Yes, they need to see.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So cute.
They're really cute.
Aww. Okay, we'll put a picture in the description of this episode. Okay, back to my Wizarding Passport thing. Pottermore used to be much easier to use. So much easier.
I feel like it was more fun too. Like,
yeah, they had explore the Hogwarts grounds and you could retake tests.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the favorites thing though.
No. Apparently in like one of the original makes of the website you could like take lessons too. So cool. Like why would they ever change that?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
We also can't learn more about our house and our wands and stuff anymore.
Yeah, you can, but it's hard to find too.
Oh, well, I don't know how to work this new site, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Your favorite.
Yeah. Okay, my favorite character is Ginny Weasley, as I told you before.
Yeah.
My favorite spell is Expecto Patronum!
Yes, best spell.
And I like... hold on. I said the Hogwarts Express, but I'm constantly changing this since I can never decide.
Right.
So I think today I am going to go with, I think I'll go with the Burrow today. And
That's a good one.
anyone that doesn't know what that is, it's crazy, but it is the house of Ron, Ginny, and the rest of the Weasleys. Now, my favorite beast / being is a unicorn. Love unicorns. My favorite Quidditch team is the Holyhead Harpies, which in the epilogue, Ginny will go on to play for.
True.
Yes.
Good.
Before she becomes a reporter for Quidditch, which I thought, why give up your life as a Quidditch player to go write articles about Quidditch players?
Did they become a reporter for Quidditch?
I'm pretty sure she did.
Wow, I don't even remember that.
The epilogue is really confusing for me. And my favorite object is the Mordor's map, but my favorite food is a chocolate frog. So I'm constantly changing that. So me and Tasha will both create a favorites card and post it on our Instagram and Facebook. And I will also post my picture of my Patronus on Instagram or Facebook. Probably both, though. So make sure to follow us or subscribe to us or whatever. And definitely subscribe to us on YouTube and click that little bell so you can always catch our newest videos. Okay, so we went through that, and now I'll tell you a bit about my favorite books and movies. So my favorite book is probably the 5th one, and my least favorite one, as I said before, is rather the 6th one or the 2nd one, probably the 2nd one, even though those ones are the ones with most of my favorite character, Jenny.
Yeah, that second one's literally about Jenny.
Yeah. Don't give them any spoilers. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. Yeah, they don't seem as good.
Yeah, they were a little bit less interesting.
Uh-huh. Like, it was like they were filler books. They were definitely filler books.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to, like, put in, because they needed the magic number 7, and they needed to get in something about something I can't tell you yet, or I will basically spoil the entire series for you.
Yeah.
So you'll learn about that in the 6th book. Yep.
The second one was also just so much weirder because without spoiling it, the first 3 books were all very, like, a little bit lighter, but then the second one just didn't, it was darker than the first and third one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it just didn't fit.
Yeah.
But the 4th one just gets super dark, and it gets darker from then.
And I love the 4th book.
Yeah.
It's really good. I love the competition.
Yeah. Like, it shows how it gets, like, darker each time by just, like, even in the movies. Like, if you'll notice the intro, it gets darker each time.
Yeah, it does.
And it's really funny, since I was just, like, looking for Harry Potter, like, pictures on the internet, and it showed something that it shows, like, the first one, the 2nd one, the 3rd one, the 4th one, the 5th one, the 6th one, and then both of the Deathly Hallows parts, and shows how it gets darker each time.
Wow. That was a really good, like, creative choice, though.
Yeah. Alright, so let's get back to talking about our introduction. So how did you get into Harry Potter, Tasha? And I actually don't know this, so I'm very curious to know.
Okay. Well, it's actually kind of funny because I really wished that I got into it when I was, like, younger, when I was, like, 11, 12, because, like, my friends were reading it, but I wasn't allowing myself to be a nerd. I was holding it back, and I was like, no, I don't like Harry Potter. It's for nerds. And then when I was
like classic Harry Potter introduction story. Every Harry Potter reader ever that's happened to.
Literally. But then when I was 17, I was like, no, I'm going to read it. And then I couldn't stop reading it, and I loved it. And then I was like, everyone needs
to watching the movies and readings of books later.
Yeah, I would watch the movie right after reading the book. Which is funny because the first movie I ever watched was Deathly Hallows. Because like I said, one of my friends was reading it, so she was like, we gotta watch this movie, it just came out. So we watched it, and I had no idea what was next on, because we didn't read the book.
And that basically spoiled everything for you?
Surprisingly, it didn't, because I don't have good memories, so I don't remember anything that happened. Just rewatching the movie, it's like, oh yeah, this all looks very familiar. But I watched it that time.
Oh, so I got this, like, Harry Potter movie case, and then it came with, like, these really nice pictures of each movie, and there was a huge spoiler alert on one of them.
Oh my god.
Well, it wasn't like a really big spoiler alert, but I can't say it during the podcast, so I'll just send you a picture of it then. The picture of the picture.
Did they just assume that if you were buying it, you'd seen all of them already, I guess?
Or no, they just sort of thought that, like, if you were looking at the pictures, you probably wouldn't notice it, since it was so subtle. But it was there, and it was sad.
What?
I'll tell you, like, when we stop recording.
Okay.
Alright. So tell me more about your story. Which, like, I don't know, just, Okay, I think that's basically it for the story,
Yeah.
right?
What's your story?
Okay, so my story is a few years ago, I had this cousin. She was just a few years older than me, like a lot years older than me. And then she was constantly talking about this book series. What's it called? Oh, Harry Potter, yeah. Forgot what we were talking about for a minute. Oh, yeah, that was you. And you were talking, and then you talked about, like, every time I see you. And since I have an awful memory, I never really remembered what you said. And all I remember was you, like, telling me about this wizard that went to school and about Hermione. Okay, this is what I mostly remember. You like, when I was like a lot younger, so when I heard Gryffindor, I thought that meant, like, it was another bad house. And, like, the way I remember it, I always thought it was a bad house, and I was like, why would they put poor Hermione in there? Since I remember even before I read the series, I liked Hermione.
Of course.
Since you always talked about her so awesomely.
Yeah.
And she is awesome, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Harry would have died in the first book if it wasn't for her.
Yeah. You're true.
Oh my gosh. But one of something I really didn't like about that, now that I'm thinking about it, about the movies, they always gave Hermione Ron's lines and made Ron seem like a really bad character.
Yeah, I know. It's actually so sad. He didn't get, him and Ginny, they both just didn't get what they deserved out of the movies. It's really sad.
Very.
So then, I don't know, I think also that's why a lot of people didn't understand the Ron-Hermione relationship either, because the movies kind of just made it happen.
Yes, I know.
So it's just weird.
In, like, their first kiss, in the books, it was like, it made sense. And since Ron mentioned something about the house elves and how they could get hurt, and then Hermione was like, oh my gosh. And then they kissed.
Yeah.
But in the movies, it just happened. Like, they were just standing, and they'd just done, like, something really important, which I can't tell you. And then they would just randomly kiss. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
There were a lot of weird things about the movies, but, like, they were still really good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many people who, like, don't read the book, but they still love Harry Potter because they just love the movies.
And but there is some parts of Ron and Hermione's relationship that I'm not sure if they put in the books. Like, when they get attacked in the seventh one, and, like, when they took into Malfoy Manor. And then, was it? No, it wasn't Malfoy Manor. But it was, like, at some point, there's snatchers or something. And then Ron's like, get off my girlfriend, you piece of scum.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
So I'm pretty sure that was added. And when they were, like, at Grimwald Place, and when they fell asleep holding hands.
Yeah, they were good ones. Like, the movies were good.
Yeah.
Which
I feel like those were sort of spoilers, but not really spoilers, so we can keep them. Yeah. We gave you a blanket spoiler alert, so.
Yeah. And, like, it's going to be difficult to have a Harry Potter podcast without having some spoilers.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry. And that wasn't a big spoiler. It's, like, obvious that Ron and Hermione are going to start dating from the minute the series
Except for
starts.
those people who like Harry and Hermione or Draco and Hermione.
Oh, gross. If you're one of those people, I'm sorry, but you're crazy. Those are very gross things.
Yeah.
Wanna know?
Weird. We don't understand where it comes from.
Yeah. Wanna know a couple that I really wanted to get together but didn't end up getting together?
Who?
Luna and Neville.
Yeah.
And I love that part in the movies when Neville's like just feeling hyped up, like he just had like a bunch of coffee or butterbeer or something. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, I have a big crush on Luna."
Yeah, that was so funny. I like that.
It just came out of nowhere. He's like, "Have either of you seen Luna?" And then Ron and Hermione were like, no." And then he's like, "Oh." And then they were like, "Why?" And then he's like, "Oh, I'm mad for her. I've got to tell her at some point if we might all be dead by dawn."
Yeah. And Neville and Luna are both just such lovable characters. So
yeah.
But I think one of my favorite couples is Tonks and Lupin. I love them so much.
And it's the most ironic thing too, because we can't tell you why. Could we tell them why? Unless they're smart like Hermione.
We're going to spoil something big. If you haven't read the second book.
Oh. Third. Yeah, third.
If you read the third book, don't listen for a second.
Just like skip over the next 10 seconds. So it's so ironic because I watched the video and I found out like that Tonks was afraid of werewolves, and yeah, that's all we're gonna say in case you can figure out how to skip the next 10 seconds. Alright.
It's really funny.
Yeah. And
I love Tonks.
Yeah.
Tonks is also one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, Tonks is awesome. And Harry and Ginny are awesome too. Even though they make their relationship so awkward in the movies.
Ginny is literally like non-existent in the movies.
Yeah.
She has no personality at all.
Okay, I've got to find you one of the Ginny Weasley book movie comparisons, like of what she's like in the books and what she's like in the movie, since I found it before. And it even makes Harry and Ginny first kiss awkward. It makes everyone's first kiss awkward.
I didn't like anything they did with it. Remember that scene where they're all at the burrow and then like Ginny like ties Harry's shoe?
Oh my gosh! And when she's like feeding him the tart, and then she like, "Don't you trust me?"
I don't like it at all.
Like just take the tart. Oh, and I love how like the best two scenes were Ginny and Harry was when she stood up to Ginny. I mean, she didn't stand up. When she stood up to Malfoy and the Flourish and Blotts. And then when she like the Quidditch team wouldn't stop talking, and then she just yelled at them to listen to Harry.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was the Ginniest thing ever.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay. I will post a book versus movie photo on the... Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. So I'll post this on our Instagram and our Facebook. This is awesome. Okay. Alright. Take over and talk about your favorite couple, Tasia. Since I've got...
I'm going to talk about Tonks. Because Tonks is such a good character. She's so much... And I just wish we got more of her, because she was great. I would love just to read a story about her time at school. Which reminds me of something I don't like about the movies again, is how they casted the parents. Why were Harry's parents like 40 years old when they died when they were like 20?
Yeah. Okay, I sent you some more funny pictures. Okay, so Book Jenny says anything is possible if you've got enough nerve. In the movie, Jenny says shoelaces. Honestly. And not that Bonnie Wright's a bad actress or anything, just really, they butchered her character in the movies.
Yeah, it's just so sad. She should have been so much more.
Anything is possible if you've got enough nerve. Shoelaces. Okay, that's never gonna get old. Except for next episode, if we bring it up again, then it'll definitely get old.
I don't think so.
Probably not. Shoelaces.
So ridiculous.
Okay, I can't stop laughing. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Okay, why is Neville your favorite character, by the way?
I just think he is like he's the bravest Gryffindor, and he's just so lovable and sweet. And I just like imagining. Okay, people who have read the entire series will get this. Other people will not. But I just like imagining a book where he was the main character, where it was Neville's story, and I just think it would be very interesting.
Okay, so I found an article for us since we were just talking about how Patronus charms are both of our favorites. So here is what J.K. Rowling wrote about the Patronus. The Patronus is most famous and famously difficult defensive charm. The aim is to produce a silvery white guardian or protector, which takes the form of an animal. The exact form of the Patronus will not be apparent until the spell has been successfully cast. One of the most powerful defensive charms known to withered kind, the Patronus can also be used as a messenger between wizards. As a pure protective magical concentration of happiness and hope, the recollection of a single talisman memory is essential in its creation. It is the only spell effective against Dementors. Dementors! Dementors and little whinging? Yeah, duh. You think Harry's gonna lie to you? The Ministry's so annoying.
Yeah, they are. And they just have to listen. Like, they could have avoided so much if they just listened to what people had to say.
Yeah.
Like Harry and Dumbledore.
And then they just decided that Dumbledore was trying to attack the Ministry, even though if he would have became the Minister of Magic himself when they offered it to him 5 times.
Yeah. Like, about Dumbledore, I love Dumbledore, but he was not a very good person.
Yeah, sometimes. Like,
yeah.
You understand why he did the things he did in the end, but the things he did, some of them were just weird.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
And he had a lot of regrets.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy how many regrets he had. So, we were talking about Dumbledore. Where was I?
In the video, you were talking about his...
No, like, where in the Patronus thing was I? I don't remember. Oh. Is the only effective spell effective against Dementors.
Yeah.
The majority of witches and wizards are unable to produce Patronuses, and to do so is generally considered a mark of superior magical ability, not magic ability. There. Okay. Some witches and how long is this? Okay, that's good enough. Oh, that's cool. Is that a GIF? Okay, I'm gonna save this GIF. GIF, whatever.
What is it?
It's like, oh, maybe I can put them at the end. Yeah, I'll put these things at the end that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Hey, Tasha.
Yes.
Can you create one of those favorites thing and send it to me?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. I sent you mine. And I'll send you the GIF too so we can find everything. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Shoelaces. Shoelaces. Why am I so zoomed in? Okay. Nope. Not that one. Okay. You want to talk about something? Since I can't think of anything right now.
I don't know. Hold on, sorry, I'm trying to send.
Okay.
Wait, what is this?
I tried to send another GIF. A GIF?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sent as like a blank screen.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Whoops.
Let me download it.
Okay, so let's read about the Hufflepuff common room. How about?
Yeah.
Okay, I know it's in here somewhere. So if you want to read more of these stories or more about the, whatchamacallit, the Patronus, then you can just go to, I'll put a link for the Patronus thing in the description if I remember. And so, what should we learn about? Oh, Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff, puff, puff. Hufflepuff, puff, 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 Hufflepuff. Oh, this is such a cute picture. It's like learn about toads. And the picture is like Harry, Ron, and Hermione in the pet shop with Crookshanks jumping on Ron's head.
That's adorable. Love it.
Who's Celestina Warbeck? Isn't she one of the people at the hearing? She is, isn't she?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, now where's that Hufflepuff common room thing? Pure Blood, Azkaban, Inferi, Leaky Cauldron, Flu Network, Illness and Disability, Brennan and Petunia, Wand Course, Sybil Trelawney, Draco Malfoy, Dementors and Chocolate. Ministers for Magic. The original 40. Ooh, let's learn about that.
Yeah. What is going on? How did you send yours? Mine isn't doing it properly.
I don't know. I just downloaded it and then sent it. Oh, Okay, here are the original 40 characters. Hannah Abbott, Susan Bones, Trevor Boot, Mandy Brocklehurst, Lavender Brown, Millicent Bulstrode, Michael Corner, Stephen Cornfoot, Crab Vincent Crab, Tracy Davis, Entwistle Kevin, Justin Finch Fletchy, Seamus Finnegan, Anthony Goldstein, Gregory Goyle, Hermione Granger, Queenie Greengrass. What's she from? Isn't she from that Fantastic Beasts show?
Yeah, I forgot you haven't seen it yet. You gotta watch it.
It's not on Netflix anymore.
The second one is not.
It's not on Netflix anymore.
But it was there for so long. Why did they take it off?
I know.
When you wanted to go watch it.
Yes.
What is
Awful.
the chances?
Okay, Wayne Hopkins, Megan Jones, Lee Sue, Neville Longbottom, okay. These were all original names for like students and stuff. Oh, Isabel MacDougall, but the original name for her was Katrina. Ernest Malcolm M, Draco Malfoy, Roger Malone. Okay, and Lily Moon was the original name for Luna, but then they decided on Lily for Harry's mom. Theodore Knott, Pansy Parkinson, Harry Patel, Maddie Patel, which I see they changed to Parvati and Puma.
Yeah, Puma.
And then Sally Ann Perks, Harry Potter. Oh, and so here were the original names for Neville and Hermione. Hermione was Hermione Puckle, and Neville was Neville Puff.
I think she made the right choice in changing these.
Yes. Neville Sidebottom.
Oh my gosh.
And then Quirrell was supposed to be first student, but then was changed to a teacher. Oliver Rivers, Sophie Roper, Sally Smith. It was Georgina, but that was crossed out. Spongin was changed to Spinks. Okay, so there was Draco was going to be Spongin, then he was going to be Spinks, then he was going to be Malfoy.
That's so weird.
And then there was Gary Thomas, Lisa Turpin, Ronald Weasley, and Sabini Blaze. And those were the original 40 names.
Wow. But Harry Potter was always Harry Potter?
Yeah, Harry Potter was just Harry Potter.
It would have been funny if it was like some random name for that and then she changed it to Harry Potter.
Okay. So today's challenge for everyone is to write in the comments what you think another name for Harry might have been.
Yeah, whether you think it's something ridiculous or something that would be equally great.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Who was worse, Petunia or Vernon?
Your thing didn't send properly, Tasha.
I know. I don't know why it did that.
Weird.
But that's just what happened when I tried to download
So it didn't download as a picture?
No.
Weird.
I know, right? I'll try again.
And you should probably delete that since when I looked at it, it said this type of file can harm your computer, delete, or keep. So I'd say.
That's weird.
Okay. I'm gonna clear out some of our messages and you talk to the people.
Okay, wait, hold on.
What a wonderful world. Whoa, way too small. Get back in. What a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. Hold on, why aren't we using the podcast chat for this?
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me do this.
Okay, we're sorry about all this random talking, but so we should probably get back on topic. Okay, name something random about Harry Potter and I will read to you through the Harry Potter fandom wiki thing and the Harry Pottermore thing. Majiggy.
The one thing Willow.
Okay, I think this is on here. Laura pensive. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I found Hufflepuff common room. Oh, but first I'm going to be Snape and be like, today we are going to be learning about werewolves. So flip to the end of your book, even though you're only 5 pages in.
Let's go.
I'm just kidding. But I passed werewolves, and that's what I thought of. Hufflepuff is the only one that has their common room on here.
It looks so cozy and cute.
Yeah. The Hufflepuff common room is entered from the same corridor as the Hogwarts kitchens. Proceeding past the large still life that forms the entrance to a ladder. A pile of large barrels is to be found stacked in a shadowy stone recess on the right-hand side of the corridor. The barrel 2 from the bottom middle of the second row will open if tapped in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. As a security device to repel non-Hufflepuff. Okay, well, I am curious to hear the song Helga Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
So let's play it. Hold on. You talk about your favorite thing about being in Hufflepuff while I get that. Please, sorry.
My favorite thing about being a Hufflepuff is everything.
And we're close to the kitchen, so if we're hungry, we can just.
It's super fun and nice, and we have great people like Tonks, who's a Hufflepuff.
Tonks!
Love her.
And poor Cedric. Poor Wolf.
Poor Cedric. I love Cedric. Like, we have the greatest people. But also, I feel like the book, I feel like we needed more Hufflepuff love in the book, because the book's kind of named Hufflepuff.
Yeah. Want to hear something funny?
What?
When I open YouTube, one of the first things that comes up is Dumbledore Draw My Life.
Oh my gosh.
That's how much I watch Harry Potter stuff. Okay. Helga Hufflepuff song. Where is that? Oh, here. So obviously I'm not the first person to look this up. Where is it? Let's try this one. Hufflepuff comment. The entrance to that one. Same card. You used to access the kitchens at Hogwarts. If past the large blah blah blah. Hurry up already. Dark entrance to the common room. Rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff on a certain barrel. You gonna show us that? Okay, it's not gonna tell us the rhythm. Hold on.
You know what's the saddest thing?
Alright, settle down, please.
That we didn't get to hear the Sorting Hat song in the movie.
Oh yeah, that was really sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the great feast is over. It's my custom as head of house to say a few words to those of you young wizards who've just been pleased. Well, now the great feast is over.
This isn't gonna help me either. Okay, well, we'll never know the tune to Hufflepuff, so Helga Hufflepuff. So let's make one up.
Okay.
Helga Hufflepuff, Helga Hufflepuff, 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 Helga Hufflepuff, doo-doo-doo.
Is that The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes it is. This is Helga Hufflepuff, Helga Hufflepuff, Helga Hufflepuff, Helga Hufflepuff, ooh. Helga Hufflepuff, Helga Hufflepuff, Helga Hufflepuff, ooh. Okay, so as a security device to repel non-Hufflepuffs, tapping on the wrong barrel or tapping in the correct number of times results in one of the other lids bursting off and drenching the interloper in vinegar. But if Neville wasn't Hufflepuff like he wanted to be, he would have never remembered that and got soaked.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't get why we're in Hufflepuff, since neither one of us will remember that, and we both get soaked.
Yeah.
And like Neville would be sleeping out on the ground.
Aw.
But no one would find us, probably, because most Hufflepuff follow the rules and get in by curfew. Most Hufflepuff. Yeah, most. Alright. So I'd read more, but I really don't feel like it, so I'll give you this link, too. I'll give you all the links, if I remember. Okay. So surprisingly, this hasn't been very long since we started, so do you have any more things you want to talk about, Tasha?
I don't know. I don't want to say too much because we are exploring more about the different books and then future podcasts.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that what the next podcast is about? The first book?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be about the first chapter of the first book. We'll do a read-along and then we'll discuss it.
Yeah.
Because we can.
And we do great voices. So just wait for Dobby and Rebecca's Dobby voice.
Oh my gosh. My Dobby voice is awesome.
I feel like you need to give us a sneak peek, Becca.
Hold on. Let me just read one of Dobby's lines.
Okay.
Why did we start rereading the second book if we knew we were going to do a read-along podcast?
Yeah, we didn't think that through.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, I'll read the quote off my calendar. Yes, I have a Harry Potter calendar. Dobby's come to rescue Harry Potter, of course. Dobby will always be there for Harry Potter.
Huh?
Now watch the movie so you can compare the voices.
It sounds just like it.
I am Hufflepuff, Ginny, Unicorn, and Mordor's map.
I am Hufflepuff. I forget what I chose. I am Hufflepuff. Newt Case, Hogwarts Library, and Niffler.
Oh. Didn't it only give you like you choose 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Hufflepuff, Ginny, Unicorn, and Mordor. Anything is possible if you've got enough nerve. Shoelace.
Shoelaces.
That's
On that
fun.
note, ending with the lovely Bobby voice and shoelaces. Shall we say until next time?
Until next time. How are we gonna sign off though? We need like some iconic way to sign off.
Yeah, we need something good.
Oh, I know. Trust me. You'll clue in a minute.
Okay.
The famous last words of can't say.
What? What's happening?
Do I have to go pick up the 6th book and read you?
I think you do.
Okay. We will sign off in 1 minute because I've got to read this to Tasia so she understands what I'm talking about. Bye guys, see you next time.
And remember,
Trust me. And subscribe below too.